just think before you speak. And with that being said, you have to, as a believer, you have to have discernment and you have to be able to understand who you're talking to and understand the issues. And it goes back to what we talked about in episode 8, where you have to have understanding of the situations and you have to be able to edit your conversations accordingly. And so what I mean by that is, when I can give you a couple of examples. So if somebody says they like to work out and you go real in depth to like the details of working out and like the science of working out, and they don't know any of that stuff, or they just start saying stuff to just appease you, at that point, with that person, hey, I'm not canceling this person out, but I have to edit what I say around them, because either it's going to get me upset, it's going to make me feel some type of way. And instead of feeling like that all the time, I'm just going to go ahead now and I'm going to talk to that person. But when it comes to stuff like that, I might not necessarily talk about that. I might talk about another subject. And one thing I've seen, and we as Christians have to do a great job of understanding, is you have to do a lot of listening, but you also have to, like I keep saying, edit those conversations. So if I
Sure.
talk to somebody about an issue in politics, right? And all of a sudden, I mean, the first thing that comes out of their mouth is 100, almost 1,000% disagreement. And I'm this is what I do personally. And I'm at that point now where I'm like, okay, like I'm not really gonna be able to talk through with this person, or I'm not really gonna be able to explain my point. So at that point, I go, okay, that that issue, those conversations, I'm not necessarily gonna bring up anymore. I'm not gonna bring up that issue, because if it's going to put a hindrance on our relationship, I would much rather not talk about it than try to talk about it and it make our relationship worse.